everybody. Welcome to Ring the Bell.
You're watching my channel! Welcome to Ring the Bell.
Are you good?
I'm good.
Okay.
I'm trying not to lose my voice
Your
here.
voice?
We took a couple takes because we just want to make that pitch right there. How are you doing?
I'm good.
You're good. I was in LA interviewing Cameron, aka Ariane Andrew.
He was being a WWE A-lister. No big deal.
And then, we casually met up with Molly, Holly, and Victoria and talked
Yeah.
about tons of you guys came out to see and say hi to me. It was so cool. I had such a good time. So thank you guys so much for coming out and saying hi to me. But let's get right into Raw. Right?
Yes.
First segment was Natalya.
Very emotional. I almost cried. Not even kidding.
She's been in WWE for a while. We know that she cries a lot. She just cries randomly.
She does cry, yes.
And she loves talking about Hart Dynasty. We're just like, why is she crying? Why is she talking about Bret Hart again? But this time, she did it really, really good job.
It's because this came from the heart.
Yeah, it was real. I think a lot of people were like, huh? When they mentioned Montreal Screwjob.
No, everybody knows that.
No, I know everyone knows that. Montreal Screwjob is such a keyword that people just kind of
Immediate reaction.
Mm-hmm. People are like, why is she mentioning it? I want to know. I was very, very emotionally moved by this. And I hope that Natalya is the one who's like, I want this match for my dad. I would love her to dedicate this match to her father, Jim the Anvil Neidhart. But let's talk about the second part of the segment, where Ruby Riott comes out with the table.
That was actually really good. It was bad, but it was so good.
Whenever they bring out a real death or illness, them bringing in the Roman Reigns leukemia thing all the time, it's kind of distasteful. This is definitely in that area.
Yeah.
But we were always saying that Ruby Riott needed something, because the ketchup thing is not gonna do anything.
Are they kidding me right now?
Oh my God, no.
So in a way, I was like, I can do this.
I thought it was tastefully done because it definitely wasn't like the Paige and Charlotte segment. 'Cause that one was
Out of nowhere.
I didn't like how that was done.
The fact that they put it on the table, when it comes to a stipulation match, it's already oh yeah, the table, it's a big spot, we're already ready for it. But this is intensified.
Yes.
Because if Natalya goes through that table, that's gonna be horrible.
Yeah.
That intensifies this feud so much.
That much more,
And I
yes.
think most people didn't give a about this feud.
Until
Until this week. And then of course Natalya also won a singles match clean from Ruby Riott a couple of weeks ago. So we thought the feud was over. Ruby did such a good job. She was so evil.
when I put you through this table, it put you that much closer to your dad and stuff, I was like, oh my God.
Let's move to next segment, which was originally scheduled to be a press conference. They were promoting it everywhere. It's gonna be Nia Jax and Ronda Rousey's press conference. I was wondering.
And then it became face to face?
They just slowly changed it to face to face.
Face to face for the final time before their clash at TLC on Sunday.
I was kind of excited to see kind of a UFC, those press conference kind of
Yeah.
thing.
Maybe they'll try to save that for Mania. 'Cause that's a big
Maybe.
fight, so then they could do it that way.
Yeah, this was kind of just a plain old segment. But I think Nia Jax did pretty well. Half of it was pretty boring. But when she started talking like this, I see the fire.
I honestly was not a fan of any of the promos. I just didn't like it. This is all she's going off of. I think that's why I don't like it.
I kind of loved it when she was talking to the fist.
Oh,
It
no.
reminded me of Thanos talking to the Infinity Gauntlet. I'm gonna break everyone with this gauntlet.
It just is a no for me.
You didn't like her high-pitched noise?
And especially that really took away from it. I'm not trying to tear her down because I like her, but it just like a little kid when they're trying to be bad and you're not scared at all. That's what it was to me.
I was fine with her jokey heel. I was all sassy and everything. I was fine with it. But then it just didn't give me that feeling that she's taking this seriously.
Do more, talk less person. Her action in the ring should already speak for her. Like how it used to be, because
She didn't speak.
she didn't speak very much, but she always kicked ass in every match. And I remember one time, I think
Interesting.
Alexa cut her off. No, Asuka cut her off. And she was like, and if you ever cut me off like that again, I will drop you where you stand. And then she just walked off.
So you want her to be more traditional monster heel?
Yeah, especially since the way she talks doesn't do it. And I'm like, no, that's Kitty to me. She's an irresistible force.
But
there.
she did break a face.
On accident. On accident. Honestly, if the Becky thing didn't happen, I'm scared what she even would be saying right now.
I mean, I personally loved it. I thought it was so out of nowhere when she screamed. I was like, ooh. Ooh, but you just want her to shut up the whole time.
It's not that I want her to shut up. I just feel like her presence and everything should do enough. As opposed to her playing second fiddle to Alexa. Alexa should be playing second fiddle to her, and Alexa should kind of talk a little more. And then like when Ronda is ready to like get bucked, then Alexa hides behind her, and then Nia's like,
I would be down for that too. Yeah.
It should be intimidating. She shouldn't have to like sit here and play games.
I was intimidated when she screamed.
No.
I just don't get yelled at a lot. And then Ronda Rousey came.
Not here to talk, I'm ready to fight.
I really liked that Ronda Rousey didn't smile.
Ronda Rousey's not smiling tonight.
I've been seeing everywhere that they hated that how Ronda Rousey just smiles when she walks to the ring. How she's always so happy. And she mentioned it, that she's like not gonna smile this time. Do you like when she smiles or no?
Oh, I don't care.
What do you mean?
It doesn't bother me.
Oh, it doesn't bother you?
Yeah, it doesn't bother me.
Yeah. We have a match between Ember Moon and Tamina.
It was alright.
Yeah, it was just like a casual match.
It was casual, yeah. I did like the springboard crossbody spot.
Jeopard. Oh, what a kick.
Cool.
Turned into a super kick.
Yeah,
that was a pretty cool spot. It didn't really do much for me because this is a go-home show. I thought there should be more chaos to build Nia and Ronda Rousey. It doesn't seem like they want to be physical.
Because we already know who's going to win. This is just a...
That's sad.
Because I mean, like I say every
yeah.
time, the way they book Nia is just so ridiculous and absurd to me. You market her as an irresistible force. Why is she not that?
So you want her to be booked like Asuka?
Yes! I always thought if anybody should have had the undefeated streak for that long, it should have definitely been Nia. That would have been a great way to build her and give her a purpose. Because Asuka would have still been Asuka regardless, because she's talented. But Nia needed that.
I think Nia can do it now. If she did that in NXT, I don't think that would have been very good for her. Because she is a good wrestler now, but she was pretty green back then. Yeah, I do want to see some consistent push for Nia. I don't know if she will get it because she freaking punched the heck out of the biggest star of the company. So we'll see how Nia Jax is treated after TLC. That's like the big news because Ronda Rousey is not gonna lose at TLC. Let's move to a amazing match between Alicia Fox versus Bayley. It was really confusing because Bayley came out with Sasha Banks. Okay, is this open forum again? Because
that's what I thought.
Because Alexa Bliss, she didn't say anything for that Nia Jax segment, right? And we had amazing open forum last 2 weeks. No, hated it.
Well, last week's wasn't that bad because they basically announced tag team titles.
So I kind of wanted some follow up on that because that was kind of interesting. But this week they just came out to promote Mixed Match Challenge, which now I have no freaking idea what the team is because there is a curse of MMC. Everyone gets injured, including my favorite, Finn Balor. I am just waiting for some DM so that he asks me to do a sponge bath on him.
It was like awkward, but it was still kind of cute when Sasha was like, "Pick me up and throw me on him."
Oh, that was kind of cute. Yeah,
I kind of like.
Pick me up and throw me on them.
Selfish. And down go the Singh brothers.
The match was kind of, I mean, we've seen this match so many times. It seems like Alicia Fox and Bayley are like the only one who's consistently in Mixed Match Challenge. Seen that, been there, done that. Who won? Bayley won.
Bayley won.
Yeah.
Of course. But Alicia did win the Mixed Match Challenge.
Yeah. Alicia Fox is an official nominee for the most underrated wrestler of the year. 2018 Women's Wrestling Fan Awards. Go vote if you think Alicia deserves that. Yeah. I think she wins that every year. Yes. We all thought she was going to be all refreshed when she brought that crazy character.
I didn't. Because I didn't really like it, to be honest.
I freaking lived for it. Yeah, so that was Raw. Surprising that Alexa Bliss didn't have that much of a role this week. Yeah. I feel like she had something to say. You can see her, she's like...
We're near the bottom, but I'm on there.
I thought I was supposed to speak here. A lot of people are saying that Vince McMahon has changed the direction of the show yet again. Last 2 weeks being like the lowest of the lowest ratings wise. But I still want WWE to like bring that open forum, whatever that was happening there, to something. But maybe it's because it's like TLC's right in front, so they just want to build something for that. Yeah. And maybe they'll move on to something big. Make sure to check out, there's a cute Patreon that we just launched.
All the perks are awesome.
All the perks. What's your favorite perk?
If we hit 300 Patreons, we'll have a match.
So I know that a lot of you are complaining that we don't review NXT.
That as well.
We currently don't have much time to watch NXT, like scheduling wise. It's a little tough. But I know that you want it. So if we have 75 patrons, we will start reviewing NXT.
Bianca's about to be champ soon, and we need to talk about my girl.
Yeah. But also the grand goal is that if we have 300 Patreon, I'm gonna be stepping into the ring to get my ass dragged by this wrestler. Move on to SmackDown. We were promised 2 matches. First was the WrestleMania rematch between Asuka and Charlotte. And the second one, it was everywhere from Twitter.
Bootleg Eva
versus Glow Time. They were supposed to have a match, and they didn't. What's the tea?
I don't know. Like, they just got cut.
The Miz is actually what happened. He's making matches that I didn't even know was going to happen, and so obviously the lady's going to be part of it.
Tease that someone's mad.
Yeah, Naomi's been like retweeting everything that everybody is saying. And then I think somebody even was like, why don't you guys have that match at TLC in a Falls Count Anywhere match? And she was like, they wouldn't let me be that great. It doesn't care. It's like, it.
Because even last time with the Battle Royale,
she was
where's
like,
my trophy? I don't know if she's being like very politically savvy.
I wouldn't do that.
She has so much to give. Yeah.
And I don't know why she's so overlooked all the time. There's just always this room for Charlotte. It seems to be very few spots for, you know where I'm going with that.
Exactly. All the top stars of WWE are white women.
Okay, that's what he said. She can definitely go.
She can go.
She's really hot.
She's hot. She's marketable. People love her. She's got great moves. We want justice for Naomi. Hashtag that. Let's move to the main event of SmackDown. It is WrestleMania rematch between Charlotte Flair versus Asuka.
There was a couple spots that we were both like, oh, snap.
Because I liked Asuka a lot. She was definitely showing some innovative moves.
Adrenaline can help you so far, but oh my! Man, went for the spear!
The way she reversed a spear.
Yeah.
That was out of nowhere.
The counter into the code breaker. That was awesome, yeah.
And I saw shades of Asuka that I really loved back in NXT.
And this is what Asuka's all about. Toying with her opponent. Like the great Toshiaki Kawada.
Something about Asuka that I loved in NXT is that she's freaking hard hitting. She can't do that anymore in the main roster. She definitely hits lighter. But what I loved was that she just does this thing. She comes out of nowhere.
Asuka held on. Cover. Kick out. Oh, and Asuka right back into an armbar.
Wrestling, we have some formulas, right? Pause this much, then. We know the rhythm. Asuka has different rhythm. We think she's down and she just... We saw a lot of those spots here in this match, and I really, really like that. I think she's going to be the dark horse. Charlotte knows. She understands the great spots. She has the timing all right. This match, she had some spots that just didn't work out to her favor. Especially her multiple moonsault spots.
Yeah.
In a bad position. Oh, got the knees up. Oh, turned it into the Asuka moment. Oh, went for the moonsault. Couldn't connect.
It didn't look like it was reversed. It looked like Charlotte was not even going to hit it from the start. It just looked like she had no intention of hitting it. And she does that recently. She already landed with her feet down.
Yeah, because I guess she's trying to be ready to...
I know where it's going, but like it just doesn't...
Because it just looks different, yeah.
But again, really good creative spots. I want to see how this transforms into a TLC match. And we all loved how Becky Lynch... first of all, we have to talk about how Becky Lynch just like walked like Vince McMahon. She was just like, at first I was like, that was her man walk. We heard the rumor that she might not be cleared.
She squashed those real quick.
And then she got bumps.
Look out! Oh, and Becky sent over.
I think she's cleared.
Oh,
it's pretty clear that she's cleared.
Pretty clear.
Yeah. The post-match spot were amazing.
Asuka, Charlotte, you hear the thud to her TLC opponents.
All three of them have such a different character. You know what other thing I really like? She talks a lot.
Oh, but she's like, you won't break me. You won't break me.
And I think it's really entertaining.
You like that, because Ronda is always talking to you, and you like that.
I think I like Ronda's more ironically. Who wants a souvenir tonight? A little too much. Alright, so that was our review of Raw and SmackDown. Let's do quick predictions of TLC. A table match between Natalya and Ruby Riott.
Ruby Riott.
I will say Natalya. TLC match?
Becky Lynch.
I will go ballsy and be Asuka. I want to see that happen. And lastly, Ronda Rousey versus Nia Jax.
Let me guess. Ronda Rousey.
Yeah, exactly. Ronda Rousey will win. Thank you so much for tuning into this week's review of Raw and SmackDown. And don't forget, there will be a live streaming, live viewing party of TLC.
That's going to be fun.
There will be chicken, there will be vodka drinking.
And we're answering all your questions.
All your dirty questions. It's going to be ratchet.
No. We are classy.
We are classy.
All you nasties out there, we're classy ladies.
Alright, you can find me on Instagram at NintendoBoyDS.
And you can follow me at the Lola Starr on Instagram and Twitter.
Thank you so much and see you at TLC Live Viewing Party. Bye!